everyone's got a lot going on, and football is not any different.
You know, if you've got a lot on your plate, you know, it doesn't hurt to talk to someone. You know, if you build, you know, let things build, you know, something, you know, it's bound to explode.
So I grew up in a small country town called Murray Bridge. It's about an hour away from Adelaide. I spent my first 18 years in the same house, in about 200 metres away from school. And I've got an older brother, a younger brother, and 4 foster brothers and sisters, so it's a pretty big family.
Lived in Darwin for a number of years until I was about 6, and moved over to the Tiwi Islands, where most of my family are. And the main thing I remember is just walking around bare feet, not having any shoes on, you know, over there. So, you know, I live pretty close to the beach, so doing a lot of fishing and doing a lot of shooting, you know, with my family is something I really enjoyed.
We grew up in Bunbury, south of Perth, about 2 hours. Yeah, grew up down there with a big family, was one of 5, 3 older sisters, 1 younger brother, down on Noongar country. And yeah, grew up there right until 18 and then moved to Melbourne.
Yeah, it's certainly a big move going from, you know, the Tiwi Islands to Darwin and then, you know, to Melbourne. So the first few weeks were tough. I remember calling up, you know, every night crying, wanting to come home. And then, you know, the whole time it was hard, but just, you know, thinking of the long-term goal of, you know, hoping to play AFL football and my chances being high of being down here.
First coming into AFL, I wasn't sure how I was going to go, and like I said, you can't really prepare yourself for it, especially when you come from a country town, you come into a city. The stress that you can get can really bottle up and take over you and really destroy you as a person if you don't get it out. I think that's where I was lucky. I had some people that I was I suppose comfortable talking to, and felt safe that whoever I spoke to was going to stay between us, and it really helped me to move forward and become the player that I am today.
You know where you stood with your family and the community growing up, and soon as you're taken out of that, coming to a town like Melbourne, you don't know anyone pretty much. I didn't see an Aboriginal person for probably the first 3 months, other than Flash and the boys at the footy club. Footy is a stressful workplace. Like I said, there was the injuries, being delisted and then re-rookied by the club was yeah, very stressful. Didn't know pretty much what my next phase of life was going to be.
If you're a role model, you've got such a big responsibility as well to do the right things and to really, because you put on a pedestal and you put on something that's in front of everyone to see. So it's a pretty big responsibility, and sometimes you need an outlet, you need something to distract you or actually make yourself feel better. Mine's just shooting and basketball. It seems to release the stress for me. It kind of becomes my own little world and triggers me to make myself happy again, or a way for me to just get everything out.
I found that a routine is pretty good for me, so, you know, eating dinner and eating breakfast at the right times and eating healthy is something that I found if, you know, I'm doing those sort of things right, then, you know, it will transfer to my football. And I guess just trying to keep your mind busy and doing everything you can, you know, what the school was doing, if they had activities doing, I'd do them, so that helped.
Being a young Aboriginal man, shame factor can have an issue, and I've learned to overcome that and find that when you do speak out, people are more than happy to help with your issues. And like I said, I used my support network and got through those issues and become a better person for it. And I am very grateful that I did at the time, because I could have easily went the other way, and yeah, wouldn't be sitting here where I am today and have the things that I have and be still playing footy at the highest level.
Headspace is a great platform to elevate you past your problems, especially the use of Yarn Safe. It's a really safe place to really get out, open up, be who you are and get past the problems. It's
great to have a program like Headspace there that people can go to and address those issues, so to help them move on as people and yeah, create a better future for themselves.
Headspace.
Your space.
To Yarn Safe.